The Phoenix Reborn. My name is Jean Grey. Up until moments ago, I was the sole host of the cosmic entity called the Phoenix Force. But if I've learned anything about my fiery friend, it's that you never know when she will be born again into something new. For the Phoenix, life, death, and rebirth are simply a part of existence. And today, I've experienced that cycle in full, in ways I never imagined before. When I first came here to Klyntar, I'd hoped to focus the fury of the Phoenix on the dark god Knull, burning his sprawling shadow out of existence once and for all with our cosmic flames. But instead of a king, the planet was under the rule of his new queen in black, the Asgardian goddess of death, Hela. As usual, I'm sure she saw an opportunity to expand her dominion and couldn't resist the temptation. When I confronted her, a battle erupted in the skies over Klyntar, and I quickly realized how much Hela's unholy union with Knull had boosted her already formidable powers. It wasn't long before I found myself unexpectedly overwhelmed by death and darkness. It was too much for even the Phoenix to bear, so she went into protective mode, sheltering herself inside of an egg until the danger passed. But this was no normal egg. The Phoenix egg radiated with such intense heat that it began to drive away the fire-fearing symbiotes that formed the surface of this living planet. Some of my fellow heroes, including the Scarlet Witch and Venom, were gravely concerned that the massive shift in biomass away from the Phoenix egg would create a rift in the surface of Klyntar, allowing Knull to escape from his prison within. They believed the safest option would be to remove the Phoenix egg from Klyntar altogether. I didn't share that belief. Instead, I gathered allies who would help me harness the chronal energy from a celestial codex to expedite the hatching process. If we could encourage the Phoenix to emerge from her protective shell sooner, my power would be restored in full and our assault on Knull could once again resume. Both sides had the best of intentions, but you know what they say about that. Ultimately, our conflicting efforts resulted in the Phoenix egg prematurely cracking, scattering shards of the Phoenix Force across the surface of Klyntar. Some of those shards bonded with other heroes on the scene, blessing them with a fraction of the Phoenix's power. At the end of it all, I'm still Jean Grey, and I'm still the Phoenix. But now, so are one of my dearest friends, one of my mortal enemies, a demon queen, two kings, one of space and one of the seas, a lethal spy, and the latest in a long line of immortal warriors. And I've always been a team player. And while I've always been a team player, I'm not convinced that power like this belongs in the hands of so many people with such different agendas. But the Phoenix has always chosen her hosts for a reason, so all I can do is have faith that she knows what she's doing.